This is the story of living simply in Sicily. Why don't you come along with us and sing along the way? If you had a favorite group that you used to sing with, try and imagine you can still hear them now.
It's been said that kitchens are the heart of the home. Italian kitchens are very different than American kitchens. Many times we move into an apartment and it doesn't even have the kitchen. It's something you have to add. It doesn't come with the house when you buy the property. Many times it has a couch in the middle of the kitchen.
Hi, Hi, it's Gigi, shooting from Sicily.
A lot of times, kitchens are very simple places, sometimes very, very small, especially compared to American kitchens. And functionality is the key. One of the things that I notice is that you can figure out how to work in your space and still make it look beautiful. So what I'm trying to do is figure out the best of both worlds in a simple way.
So first we have the guanciale, which is the cheek of the pig. And we're simmering this with some garlic until it cooks down. In the meantime, we have our water boiling for our pasta. This is fresh pasta, so I know it's not going to take that long. So I'm going to hold off on doing that until the guanciale cooks down slightly. So while that's cooking, these are the other ingredients that we have. Wine, of course, you have to cook with wine. Either drinking it or putting it in your food. Okay, so the real carbonara has eggs, and the eggs are what makes the cream. So I'm going to take the white out of one of them. And this is for 8 people, this recipe. So I'm going to take two just the yolk, and then 6 of whole egg. It takes a lot of egg to do this carbonara. 3. Okay. 4 plus the 2 yolk. That would be good. All right, so now we will whisk this together, and this will become our cream along with our cheese, which I have to grate. Well, that's ready for when we need it. The guanciale, that's cooking down good. I'm going to turn that up a little bit more. Let me get that cooking, and I'm going to put the pasta in. The pasta and the water is actually going to cool down when we put the pasta into the mixture here. It's going to cool down so that we don't cook the eggs. Because if you put the egg in too soon with heat, it'll make scrambled eggs, and we don't want that. So what we're going to do is get our pasta ready after our guanciale is simmered a little bit more, and this is where we see the real oil. This is what we want. This is where you get all your flavor. So this is not a low-calorie meal. It has eggs and it has all this fat, but it tastes delicious. But there is no cream. So let's get that cooked a little bit more. We want it to look more kind of like pretty brown and translucent. And because it's the cheek, it has these really hard edges on it. So if you don't cook it, it'll be pretty crunchy. That's almost ready. While that's finishing, I'm going to grate up some of my cheese. So I'll have that ready. And we need a lot of pepper, black pepper. We're not going to add any salt because the guanciale is pork, so it will definitely be very salty. So that's about the amount of cheese. This is the amount of egg, and let's get the pepper. All right, let me see if I can find my pepper.
So instead of just trying to decorate your kitchen and make it look good, really try to have function. Because when you're cooking and you have a family, it's the most important thing in the kitchen, not to come out like a designer magazine, but a functional, beautiful kitchen. It can be so charming, and that really helps to keep your life simple, It's the perfect way to do that.
Because we just moved here and I don't know where anything is, so I think we have pepper in here. Here we go. Okay, so we want to be very generous with the pepper. The Romans in Rome area love carbonara. It's like one of their specialties. In Sicily, we have pasta norma, but here we can copy what the Romans do. All right, so there's quite a bit of pepper, as you can see. All right, so now we should be able to do this. We have our pasta. Oh, there's Teo. He's ready to eat with us. Pretty soon he's going to be knocking on the door. Teo. Teo is ready to eat. He smells like guanciale. So we're gonna cut the temperature completely off. We're gonna get this to boil a little bit more. We need to cool this down because we can't put the egg in that like that. Let me see what else I'm gonna need here. Okay. Oh, he's knocking. Deo.
There he is, everybody's friend. See,
All right.
he knocks at the door when he wants to come in. He smells something cooking. He knows that Chef Gigi's on the move here and he wants to get some of that.
Our pasta that is not quite cooked because we don't want it to overcook. And the water and the pasta will cool down the mixture in the oil. This is where all the flavor comes in. This is how you cool everything down. I'm gonna scoop a little of that water in here too because that will help cool it off. I guess I can turn this water off. All right. Oh, smells delicious. What do you think, Jeff?
Lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Yeah, delicious. Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Because we do so many stupid.
Please sit.
It's delicious.
Bring another man in the box. and stuff.
You make the best risotto.
He's fast and ball heavy hitter. Linebacker's looking good.
You do.
Hightower back
I've had
this
it
year.
here, there, and
Hightower's
everywhere.
slow, though. I'm not a
They
big
make it pretty
Hightower
good,
fan.
but yours is always
You
better
got
for some
behind
reason.
him, I'm not. And we don't blitz enough
And
anymore.
I like it creamy.
It's, our defense is not
Yeah.
blitzed
So
like
is
that
it
anymore.
cooked
And
right?
we get
Yeah,
no
it's right.
pressure.
Delicious.
So this year that's going to change.
Thank you for a delicious steak.
No,
Thank you for a delicious
Yeah.
tart.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Yeah.
all of it. It's good.
That's good company. Good company.
So now, let's cool this down. So we're just gonna mix all this in. Whoops. Well, that's for Teo. Here you go, Teo. I'll save that one for you. Cooking with Teo.
Teo is very patient, and he's waiting for the carbonara to be done, hoping that he will get some of the leftovers.
All right, I didn't go stingy on this carbonara, this guanciale. I mean, look at, we have a lot of guanciale in there. Okay, this should be cooled down slightly. I'm gonna move it to the other side. There we go. So we do want this to cool slightly. All right, so now, here we go. I'm gonna mix the eggs in. And I like to put it on top of the pasta so that there's less heat and just really blend it slowly. Just like if you were tempering eggs on any other meal. But you'll see once it's combined into the pasta, you can see that it gets really creamy. The texture of the pasta changes to a very creamy consistency. And that's how you make your carbonara. I keep it on top of the pasta because that's the coolest part. And I don't mix it down to the bottom until I get it tempered with the top. All right, let's get the rest of that in there. Now we gotta mix it pretty good. 2 hands. See, it's getting to a nice cream sauce just from the eggs. You can hear it squishing. You should hear that squishy sound. You can do this. Well, I'm gonna add the cheese, and that is your carbonara. Bon appetit.
So don't long for what you had. Look for the wonderful things you have now. Be in the present. Comparison videos can be entertaining and educational, but if you live in two countries, you can't long for where you aren't and what you don't have. You must adjust to changing circumstances, lifestyles, and nuances of where you are. You'll be happier if you stay in the moment, looking for the good in your environment and in the people you share your life with. Have a great day. Ciao for now. Love, Gigi and Jeff.